What's going on, everyone? Machine Gun Hunt here, and welcome to another great and sweet video. Anyway, guys, today I'm going to talk about not really a controversy, just more of a stare down, really. This is versus Slayerage. Honestly, a pillar of the community. You know, definitely someone who made a name for himself for doing some of the most ridiculous things back at D1. So, you know, he was known for soloing raids. You know, in fact, he was like the first one to solo a raid, basically. And also, he done loads of challenges. He did all sorts of crazy things with, like, Skolas. He done a whole bunch of things with, like, you know, King's Fall. He done a lot of stuff at Destiny 2. He did take a break a little while ago. And then he came back and he's starting to get his groove back together, doing some more solo runs. Even to this day, like, a lot of the content is still, like, you can still do it solo, which is pretty crazy to me, to be honest with you. You know, I think Bungie should really be keeping an eye on Slayerage because he keeps soloing everything. But today, I'm going to show you something that has gone on, like, last week or so. This was going on in one of Slayerage's streams. And then we have another player named WishYouLuck. Basically, they had a little bit of a beef. I can't really say a beef, but more of again, a stare down, you know? And there was some drama going on with some of the Twitch chat. And then, like, WishYouLuck actually, Mr. Wish here, again. I'll talk more about him in a little bit, but both of these guys have gotten into a little bit of beef here. So a little bit about WishYouLuck, you know, Slayerage, like, you know, he's known for soloing a whole bunch of, like, content, you know, the legend himself, you know, that's, like, his clan. And then you have WishYouLuck. Yeah, I don't know how much, what I can say about Wish, because back then he was extremely toxic. In fact, one of the most toxic members in the community, but he has changed a lot back then. Honestly, he probably learned his lesson because, you know, he basically got canceled from the Destiny community and nobody wants to talk to him because of his, toxic behavior back then. He's definitely changed now. He definitely made truce with some of the community members, including Mtash and Enkush and stuff like that. And he also have done some really sus things back then. You know, obviously there's the notorious Dames of Destiny live stream with Deej. He definitely caused a lot of ruckus there. A lot of people got really angry at that, you know. And honestly, self-admittedly, he would say that what he did there was wrong, you know. So he definitely has a lot of red in his ledger, you know. So, and he kind of regrets that, which is understandable. It's understandable, you know. And, you know, poor guy, like, he got banned from Twitch and all that, so now he's stuck on YouTube. You know, a lot of people don't like him because of the actions he did before. And now with the Slayerage things going on, now he's just doing, you know, a lot of people just bring back, like, that old, like, you know, hatred towards him. And so that's why this is, like, you know, someone's talking about this in the first place. So anyway, so what I want to do is I want to talk about what exactly happened and what really was going on with the entire fiasco. Like, what did, Say No to Rage say? What did, Wish said? And, yeah. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and get both sides of the story. So there was actually, I thought there was a video that was uploaded for, Slayerage actually saying something, but I couldn't find it. So what I did was I went to Twitter and say, hey, Slayerage, do you still have a video uploaded telling your side of the story with Wish? I'm wanting to make a video on the subject and wanting both sides of the story, you know. I want both sides of the story from, Slayerage, and I want both sides from, WishYouLuck. And fortunately, Wish has a video that does this absolutely perfectly, so, you know, I couldn't find the videos, so I want to talk to Slayerage. So he said, I never made a video about my side because it wasn't an actual story at all. His video pretty well covers my perspective. Okay, so, you know, he liked the video, all that, you know, good stuff, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to focus on the video that Wish made. And so apparently it's going to have both sides of the story all together. So let's just go ahead and watch this. I am going to commentate as we go. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get started with the video here.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy WishYouLuck, back at it again with another YouTube video. And in today's video, I just wanted to highlight something. The other day, 2 days ago, played against SC Slayerage, whatever you call them.
Dude, I guarantee, like, you know, there's always that one guy who's like doing like the chainsaw. Every single video that I've seen from Wish, it always starts off with that. So, like, Wish's neighbor, just please stop. I want to listen to him. It probably distracts him all the time. It must be so frustrating. Golly.
In Gambit. Now, I encourage you. I strongly suggest you go watch my stream from 2 days ago. In comparison to this stream. And I want you to compare two things. I want you to compare my live chat with this live chat. And I want you to compare what I'm saying and what this guy is saying. You see?
Okay, I already got
Slayerage's
perspective, but
consistent.
I'll tell you what it's about.
With bringing up people being extremely toxic towards me is because the Destiny community seems to think that WishYouLuck from 6 years ago is still the WishYouLuck that plays this game today. Now, when I say the Destiny community,
I mean, to be fair, like, a lot of people just stopped watching you, like, since that drama time. So a lot of people still believe that, you know? And thanks for MTash and, like, Nkooch say, nah, that's not the case anymore. Like, it's more and more the case that you don't see that more often. But, you know, there's still a part of me who doesn't like Wish, you know, in some ways. Just not in the ways that most people think he's toxic and stuff like that. But we'll get to that in a little bit.
Community, I mean the majority of the people who watch Destiny streams. I don't mean the entire Destiny population.
Yeah.
You see, 6 years ago, I was 21 years old, chip on my shoulder, fresh out of college. And I thought I was the best at everything. I thought I was the best person to ever touch video games. And
I mean, he was pretty good at PvP, you know, and it did show. But yeah,
I
he's
acted
right.
like it. And you know, over the years, I've learned and I've become.
I actually went against him a couple of times.
And
he pissed me off so much.
And I've had to mature forcibly. I haven't had time to allow my immaturity to. You
know, have you ever went against somebody in like a video game where they're not only good but they're really like stupid? I mean, like, you know, they're just mean about it too. That's how Wish was, you know. He teabagged me before, and you know how I hate teabagging and stuff like that. So take that as you may. Let's just say it brings back like Vietnam flashbacks about that.
To continue on in my life, and so you know, I've matured.
I was 17, by the way.
I've cut back a lot of the ego and the stuff that I used to have back in the day because, you know, you realize slowly that burning the bridges and losing relationships isn't worth it in life.
Amen, brother.
You know, in life, it's better to go around spreading honey than it is to spread vinegar. You're going to attract more people to you. So
he spread a lot of vinegar. It was even funny. And just knowing Wish now, then, you know, he'll say, yeah, I did, but just not trying to do that as much anymore. But then again, making videos like this kind of confuses a lot of people. So, I don't know. Let's just keep watching.
That's one thing I learned, and that's one thing that I've been doing very steadily on YouTube. But you know, the same thing happened with MTash.
Rebuild your brand and stuff like that.
And MTash got a little caught up with his chat, and he believed that his chat was telling the truth, and they were saying like, oh, Wish is being toxic, and you know, he kind of agreed with them. And then you guys know how that panned out, right? Like, MTash eventually apologized and made a long video and came into my channel, and now we're cool peoples. Same thing happened with Nkooch. I played against Nkooch in trials. Nkooch had some interesting words. Nkooch, I confronted him about it with a video. He came to my DMs, he apologized, and now me and Nkooch are okay. We're fine. I won't be saying anything. I
gotta say, like, it's just weird to me because, you know, back then when Wish was younger, he would do stuff like this all the time, and like, you know, he would cause all this drama, and then now he's calling other people out for being toxic and because of that, like, it just causes a whole bunch of issues, right? Some people don't like that because he's calling other people out being toxic, while he used to be toxic. In fact, one of the most toxic players in the community. So some people don't like that. However, I do understand what he's saying, So people could definitely make different perspectives from that, And obviously with the reputation of what Wish have done with his career, then just having the chat making it like saying anything about Wish just makes it a lot easier to believe because, hey, it's your chat, And I must say, chat never represents the person specifically. Like, I will never say that whatever chat says to Mtash, like, that represents him. That's just stupid. But at the same time, there is a certain perspective / responsibility of trusting chat and actually like saying something before you look into it, And self-admittedly, Mtash did say that, and so is Enkuch. So I get what he's saying, but I mean, you must also understand, Wish, is that you made such a bad reputation of yourself that it's pretty easy to make those type of conclusions. So, there is that.
Think Sly about Enkuch, and I expect him not to say anything about me. And now we have Slayerage, who's still, I mean, I guess he's never matured past a crouch button. And I guess his ego from being called the legend himself for so long has finally peaked, and you'll see his chat if you can read it. I'm not sure if you can read the chat,
but he is a legend. I mean, have you ever soloed a raid before? Like, the only thing I ever soloed in a raid was freaking like Crotozen. That was like right after, like, right before House of Wolves, and that was tough too. Took me a long time to do it. Unfortunately, it did on my PS3, so I wasn't able to record that. But I mean, back then, Slayerage was an absolute legend in the Destiny community. Because of him, like, Destiny became a lot more popular because of that. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that.
But you'll see his chat, and then you'll hear his comments, and I'll let you be the judge. I'm not going to say too much. I'm just going to let you guys see how it looks, and I want you guys to also put yourself in my perspective. You're a person who's been in the community for 6 years. You made a name for yourself, switched games, came back to this game, lost everything because of this game not having an anti-cheat, and now you're trying to build yourself back up. You're not trying to make enemies, you're only trying to make friends. You're just trying to keep pushing with your day. Every single day you're trying to just continue doing what you do best.
Don't burn
just
bridges.
Play video games and entertain people and make people smile. That's literally what I do. I try to do it on a daily basis.
You have to, honestly.
If
you
you
have
don't
to
believe me, you can check out all my content from the past, I don't know, 6 months. Just go look back at all my content.
Turning it, that freaking chainsaw, dude. He must be so pissed at that chainsaw, man. Like, every time it happens, man. It happens every time. Like, dude, are you serious? Okay, he's going. So anyway, Slayerage is going into a Gambit match, but
man,
here you go.
I can't believe how unfun PvP was earlier today.
Sometimes it is.
Oh no, I was supposed to be the savior of this team. Wait, we got an invasion.
Oh no! Okay, to be fair, like, this could be extremely like the universe is screwing over WishYouLuck and Slayerage at the same time. In a very particular point of time, Slayerage is playing Gambit and Wish is playing Gambit at the same time. Both, by the way, they don't play that much Gambit. So, if they're going to meet somebody, they're going to meet at Crucible, okay? Like, oh, man. This freaking sucks right here, man. Like, the universe was totally against these two. I'm just saying.
Oh, shit.
It's Wish.
Is that the one, the only?
Yes, it is. Oh, no.
Running Xenophage and Gambit?
I mean, to be fair, like, if you want to be really skillful, just play a Sniper Wish, okay? Like, knowing the perspectives and the freaking like reputation that you have, you should never run Xeno or any cheap stuff in Crucible or in Gambit. I'm sorry, bro, but you build your own house. It's just how it works, okay? Honestly, I would get mad too. If someone used like Truth on me, then I would get mad, you know? Like, oh, Truth, okay. Just shows your skill and all that.
What a fucking god.
Yeah. It is effective. Xenophage is effective. I have used it before, so guilty as charged. I prefer Truth, honestly. If I was invading, it's always Truth for me. Yeah. I'm doing some work with that scout rifle.
I don't know why we have another portal before they've got their primeval spawned.
Yeah, that's true. It's kind of weird. Okay, now, you're going to invade, trying to save the game. As you should. I need to get the callus for this thing, man. It's just so good. Making some work with that, man. Oh, no.
Worth it. I stopped them from having the motes they need to summon their primeval.
It's still Xenophage, okay?
I also got Xenophage, so what are you going to do? It's not like I was going to win.
Yeah, I never seen you two gave me a tag. Gross. I'm looking at the chat, guys. Give me a second. Probably only barely has it. Demons.
I don't know how we have a portal again.
Yeah.
Actually, this time
Slayer's been lucky in this, honestly. Oh, nice. Cool. He has brought through mud by the entire community. Let him live. Yeah, that's true. Oh, no, the teabag!
WishYouLuck is still toxic. That's something.
Oh, man. Wish's worst mistake in this entire thing. Okay. Okay, listen, Wish. I'm sorry, man. Okay, I'm gonna go back. I think he got you with the submachine gun. Wow. Oh, he got the Xenophage. Yeah. Okay, like... Wish, it wasn't you using Xenophage. It was you teabagging, okay? If you see Slayerage playing, he's probably going to be live streaming. So that's going to be like, what, 400, 500 people that's going to be watching? I mean, that's mostly his content is right there. But if you're going to... Oh, man. Like, dude, with the reputation you have right now and you're teabagging, like, what is up with that? I'm not saying there's wrong with teabagging, but there probably should be something wrong with you teabagging. I'm just saying, bro.
I'm actually surprised WishYouLuck is still toxic.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
That's something.
He's surprised.
Who would have thought?
Yeah. Maybe he was saying that honestly. I don't know. Maybe he was just being a joke, just joking around like he usually does.
So much time to change his ways, and he didn't. Oh, that was WishYouLuck. Lol.
Yeah.
Smacked him.
So you guys see the drama here, It's just Destiny being Destiny, If people just don't like using certain weapons, plus it's just the build up with, Wish and all that.
No more ammo.
Yeah, I see that. And people get mad about that. I don't understand that. But honestly, I don't see Slayerage doing anything.
It's really painful to look at.
Chat's just like roasting like Wish is so much,
Only had, abundance of heavy ammo.
Oh my gosh. Oh, dang, bro. Look at this one. Look at this one right here. Your Dragon Balls would be, not clean after, that. You see the comment right here, like, it's just not cool here. Not fun. Not fun. Honestly, I'll be in tilt right here, man. Like, golly. Just not fun. Like, man.
This video I made was Luke Smith did recovs. Dude, he is a person that really needs to self-reflect on why he is not well liked within a community. and he will probably never do that.
So this continues on for a few more minutes, and his chat continues to lay into me, and he
Yeah.
doesn't say anything about it. He just allows
Lets
them
it
to
go,
do
lets
whatever
it
they
go.
would like to do. But if you noticed, the moment I pressed the C button on my keyboard, the moment I teabagged Slayerage, was when it went off the rails, right?
Yeah.
Initially, there were snide comments about, oh, he's using a Xenophage and Gambit.
I mean, like one of the most hated players in the Destiny community, teabagging one of the most well-known and liked Destiny players, like that. That's basically gonna be like, you know, it's like Leffen like teabagging like the Buzz or something like that after getting a stock or something like that. You know, Leffen is gonna get screwed over no matter what because everyone hates Leffen. You know. But everyone loves the Buzz because the Buzz is awesome. But I'm not saying that Slayerage is not a perfect dude. I mean, he definitely made his mistakes, but you know, just by seeing how the reputation goes, and you know what Wish said, pointed out, you know, the community with Destiny is that, you know, basically if you're not a Call of Duty jock, which everyone hates in the Destiny community, to be quite honest with you, then guess what? You're gonna be hated, you know. So if you're not that, then you're basically good, you know.
You know what I mean?
It's basically how it works.
Then it goes off the rails. I kill him with I teabag him once, and immediately it switches up to, oh, that is still toxic. Listen, if pressing a button on my keyboard makes me toxic, I think I can defend myself by saying that if I press a button on my keyboard and it pisses you off that much in a video game, you're extremely immature and you have a lot of maturing to do. Because the reason why I teabag anybody that I know,
I hope he's talking about the chat with this.
I teabag anybody on my friends list in Crucible. I've teabagged your neighbor Jake, Mtash, ZK, the list goes on and on and on. Pure chill. If I know your name, I will sack tap you. Why? It's like a hello.
It's like a hello.
It's like a hello. That's always what I've done.
I've
never changed anything.
In that case, then back then, Wish probably doesn't remember me at all, but he did teabag me one time, so that means he said hello to me. So therefore, he knew me. I like that. Cool. Anyway, yeah, you know, like I totally understand what Wish is saying. You know, like, just teabagging someone saying hi, I completely understand that, you know? Like, Bungie, like, honestly, I wish they just brought some things into Destiny, you know? Like, kind of like what Fortnite or freaking, you know, what is it, Apex Legends, they have, like, emotes and stuff like that, you know? It would be really cool if we had something that, like, a wave, for example, you know? Like, instead of teabagging, we could just wave. It's just saying hello. You know, that would have been much better. That would have been much better. I would feel that, like, not as much people be as hateful towards Wish, you know? People still could be hateful towards him because, you know, what happened back then or whatever. But, hey, at least it would have been, yeah, something like this. Like, something like, you know, rip it like a chainsaw. That would have been, like, a lot. That would have been helpful, you know? Like, but unfortunately, Bungie doesn't support, like, emotes and stuff like that, which, honestly, is probably one of the reasons why Destiny is, you know, not as popular as other games. But, you know, I definitely understand what he's saying, you know, teabagging, just simply saying hello, you know? There might be some other connotations, just, you know, saying get wrecked son, but, you know, I honestly don't see that in the gaming community. But I can't see how people get confused with that. So, you know, Wish, you know, just teabagging people, saying hello. Yeah, I totally understand that. He always done this, you know. He teabagged me before, so therefore he must have known me. So therefore he must have, he definitely has different perspectives and all that. But hey,
about that, I've
that's
been
cool.
doing that since Destiny 1.
Yep,
you
did Destiny 1 to me.
Matches versus anybody, True Vanguard, Madaro, you'll always see me, if I have the opportunity, drop a little sack tap. Does that mean I hate you?
No, not at all. No.
Does that mean I'm screaming to my community, I'm so much fucking better than this guy? This guy's fucking trash. No.
To be fair, you did that before, but continue. But this is a new you. This is a new you.
C key on my keyboard to say hello.
Yes. Again,
Look at the chat.
Like, this is why we need emotes in Destiny 2. I'm just saying right here and then, okay? I absolutely agree with Wish. Like, if he had an emote that was available to him at this particular time, he probably would have done, like, a wave emote of some sorts, and he definitely would have done it. And we probably wouldn't have a consequence like this. But, Wish, I definitely understand, like, what position you're in, but you had no choice but to teabag. I do understand that.
Never got addressed. His chat never got addressed, never got checked. Let's just...
Oh, no. Some of these are, like, kind of spicy, man.
That's even more cringe than TTV in your name. I've never seen YouTube Gaming in a tag.
I mean, like, dude, I understand that it was forced upon you that you have no choice but to do YouTube, but I kind of agree with that statement. Not even I do that, but yeah, I do understand that. You know, I'm sorry. Like, sometimes I feel Witch is like, you know, I'm like, dude, he's already dead. He's already dead, guys. Leave him alone. He wants to play Crystal Ball, you know? He wants to have emotes, like, in Destiny 2, so he could, like, say hello, you know? That's all he wants in life.
Man had a 3.4 KD. Probably only barely has it. Let's see. Finally, Saunders, thank you. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
I teabagged him, and immediately we go with...
Yes.
What?
Like, Saunders is the mad lad here, man. He has been brought through the mud by the entire community. Let him live, man. Let him live. He's trying to turn a new leaf, you know? Some character in Naruto is like that. You know, he had a bad reputation until, you know, Sasuke killed him off, and, like, you know, he's not really a bad guy in the first. He's like Snipe, you know? First, you would think he's a bad guy, but it turns out he's a good guy, but, you know, all that stuff. He's just making he's trying to make amends of what his mistakes was, you know? And, again, he self-admittedly said that.
Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Absolute twat. What a disgrace of a human.
He has so much Zeno.
Yep. Toxic. What a deserved ban from Twitch.
Oh my, yeah, that's uncalled for right there. No.
Saying, oh, good to see Wish is still toxic for pressing the C key.
Now, the thing about Twitch is, like, you know, he shouldn't have gotten banned because he didn't go against any of the terms of service. At least from what I understand. If somebody could correct me on that, let me know. But from what I've seen, I did not see him go against the, you know, the Twitch, like, you know, terms of service, okay? Now, I must admit, some of the Twitch terms of service is kind of weird, like, especially with, like, copyright stuff and all that, which is totally stupid in his own, like, video. But, yeah, like, he should not have gotten banned.
Pressing a key on my keyboard over his dead body.
He should have waved, man. I wish he could have waved if we had an email for that.
Fucking loser, LMAO. I hate teabaggers. Teabagging while using Xeno.
I mean, I don't like teabaggers either, but whatever. But I get it, you know? Like,
I hope you get them.
If I go against Wish, I'm expecting to get teabagged, you know? It's just how it goes, you know? Good. I'm just expecting.
You're such a fucking tool. Be the man here. Your balls would be dirty after bagging that trash can, so I understand.
That's the most spiciest one, man.
And then you hear his last comment about how I need to self-reflect on why the community doesn't like me. I know exactly why the community doesn't like me. Because I don't fit a cookie cutter mold that was set. The precedent was set in Destiny 1 that if your channel doesn't look like this and your channel doesn't sound like this, then the streamers around you and the studio, the developers of this game will not interact with you. That's why I'm not liked by this community. It has nothing to do with anything else, Slayerage.
Yeah.
And you have
honestly, out of this video, that's probably what I disagree with the most, but I do understand where he's coming from. The reason why people don't like him was because of his previous, like, I guess you could say troll moments, you know? Like, biggest thing I could think of is with Dames of Destiny, with Deej, and I do understand what he was trying to do. He was trying to make fun of Deej, but it came across Dames of Destiny, which is a big no-no. You just don't touch them at all, you know? But the reason why people don't like you is because of things like that. as well as you having a perspective of a Call of Duty toxic player, you know? That may have not been you in the past, but that's what people think of you as, you know? Like, people say, oh, just go back to Call of Duty, man, you know? Everyone has that one person that they went against in Call of Duty that was super mean, like, super toxic, honestly, like, kind of, like, borderline just crazy, you know? But he was, like, better than you, and you can't do anything about it. Everyone hates that person. Everyone hates that person. There's that one person in a video game that was like that, you know? But it really depends on how you're going to deal with that. And some people decide to play another game to get away from that crap. And so people come over to, like, you know, the toxic player goes into their game and they relive that moment again, you know? And people do not like that at all. So even though that might not be, that's especially not the case with Wish, that's what people feel. That's what people, like, that's what people look at Wish right here. That's what their perspectives is, you know? But I feel that Wish could definitely look into it a little bit more, why people don't like him. Because one, he would say himself, because of his history, because of his perspective, because of his attitude back then, and people just did not like that at all. And, of course, obviously, some of the bad stuff he did back then, which is, you know, some of it's just unacceptable, you know? Like, if I was in his shoes, I probably would have not done it, you know? I'd just say, hey, teach, what's up? You know, hope you guys doing a good live stream, you know? But I'm gonna get kicked. Bye! You know? Stuff like that. A lot
of growing up to do. If you think I have a lot of self-reflecting to do, you've got a lot of growing up to do. Because I think that ego in your head has gotten a bit large. It's gotten really big.
Okay.
You know, it pisses me off that I work day in and day out to change the narrative on my name. I work really hard. Really hard.
And I do appreciate that from him, because a lot of people who've done stuff like this, they don't do it. You know? You guys hear me complain about, like, Monday Mad and stuff like that, and how he's not doing that. But I do give respect to his Wish doing this, you know? However, I do, like, Wish, I do understand what you're saying, but sometimes it's so difficult doing this. You already build up a name to do this. You already built the name of just being someone who's just not well liked at all. And then you're trying to build up a reputation where you want to be your own person. I would probably say that you still need to understand that people still see you this way. And even though right now it's not who you are, they still have the perspective of you because of what you've done in the past. Okay? Now, probably a lot of people just do not watch Wish at all, okay? Me personally, I didn't watch Wish until, like, you know, the whole MTash thing. I actually watched his content more, you know? But, yeah, and, you know, thank MTash for having me watch more of your stuff, Wish. But, you know, it's going to be, like, the thing is, like, 99% of people, like, who don't like you don't watch your content just straight up, okay? If they watched you, they would understand that you are a changed person, okay? However, a lot of people don't watch you, so they still make the conclusion of what's been going on like 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 years ago, okay? That's just how it works, okay? And the only thing I can say to you, Wish, is just keep on doing what you're doing. Don't do, like, random crap where, like, you get in so much trouble like that Dames of Destiny thing, you know? Like, that was probably Wish's, like, PewDiePie bridge moment. Like, it's just Wish in the Dames of Destiny, like, event, you know? And he probably says that a lot, but yeah, like, don't. What I'm saying is, even though I don't know, I can't say if I was in his shoes that I wouldn't be as mad about it, you know? Because I never have experienced losing a Twitch account, even though I was kind of, like, successful at it, you know? So I can't really say that. However, I can say this, that I can't be as mad as people who are mad at me because of me being toxic, even though I said it to my past, you know? And, yeah, I would probably say that, but I do understand what he's doing here. He's standing up for himself. He's not like this person anymore, and honestly, that's probably the best thing that he can do. But you just gotta be really careful. Like, he's stepping on thin ice at all times with the internet. It's just crazy, you know.
To get by nowadays.
Yeah.
And you could say, oh, he did it to himself. Oh, this and that. Sure, you have your own opinions. I have my own opinions.
Yeah.
I believe I was targeted by Hassan at Twitch.
To be fair, Hassan is a piece of crap.
But one thing I will say,
he is a piece of crap.
Is that I've never gotten to the point of insulting another person's character. I've never personally attacked someone because they pressed the C key over my dead body. Because if I died to someone, then they have every right to be proud of it, regardless of how they killed me.
Just don't use Xenopage, man. Don't use truth either, man.
It's just so funny to me. It's so funny to me that the community will never associate people's names like Slayerage, however you say his name. The community will never associate a name like this with being toxic. But the moment they match up against me, they have free reign to say whatever the fuck they want to say and push whatever narrative they want to say. And it's okay for their community to personally attack that person. Because fuck Wish, right? Wish isn't a fucking human. Wish is an animal in a cage.
Nah, he's
Twitch,
human, though.
We kicked him out. We locked him up and put him in a cage over there in the corner by himself. So let's all keep spitting and kicking at him. Let's all keep making...
I do understand. Yeah, absolutely. Like, one thing I do not like about My Name is Bife, he definitely, like, dragged Wish's reputation through the mud, you know? Like, he just straight up, like, said, hey, he's a sexist. He's, like, you know, he's all this stuff because he said this is a dangerous destiny. No. He said that he was saying all that crap towards Deej, okay? That's what he was trying to do, okay? This is like well known if you looked into this, okay? But just by the retrospect, it seemed that he was talking about the Dames of Destiny, which, to be fair, a lot of the women were offended there, okay? And if I didn't know what was going on, then yeah, like, it's not cool. But Wish was there because of Deej, you know? And it's like that. Now, he is right of someone like Bife. Like, you know, people love him. Like, they don't say that he can be toxic. You know, Bife has been toxic before that way, okay? And Slayerage can be toxic that way. Honestly, I do not agree with Wish here of him being toxic. To be honest with you, I don't think Slayerage wasn't toxic much at all. You know? Like, if I didn't know about Wish's, like, redemption, trying to make a better position, like, I'll probably say the exact same thing. Wish probably would have told me about this, and then I probably would have saw Amtash's video, and then, hey, I'm wrong about that. I'm sorry, you know? And, you know, that's how it normally works. But, like, I think that the main people who are against you, Wish, is Slayerage's chat. I'm not really going to blame Slayerage for this because he probably has never watched much of your content at all ever since that entire debacle. So therefore, he doesn't know anything about you. And his Twitch chat definitely brought forth more toxicity towards you, okay? It's probably like a 90% his chat that was toxic, and then, like, you know, Slayerage was probably like maybe 10%, you know? That's probably how it worked. But I wouldn't blame Slayerage being entirely toxic towards him, you know? I mean, it is a meme in the community just to be hateful towards Wish, but, you know, that's just how, it's unfortunately how the is rolled right now.
Fun of him and kicking him while he's down, because that makes you guys so much better.
Yeah,
right?
I disagree. You know, it's not good.
Isn't that true, Slayerage? That's exactly what you want, right? It makes you feel like more of a man. Makes you.
I mean, Slayerage isn't probably thinking about this. You know, he's just letting this go on. You know, like, he just doesn't give a crap about this. You know, like, he's probably thinking right now, oh, Wish is just trying to make some more drama and stuff like that. You know. So I'm just gonna leave it alone, you know. Like what he said to me with his with his tweet. And Slayerage, I do respect communicating with me, literally getting in the middle of grandmasters. You know, I do appreciate you contacting, you replying to me. You know, so I do appreciate that. But just in retrospect, he's probably not going to care much about this at all, you know? And I think that's the biggest thing that Wish is like just saying right here, you know? There is definitely that.
Makes you feel more macho, right, man?
Yeah.
Grow the fuck up. Man.
Honestly, I probably disagree with this the most,
Grow
honestly.
The fuck up.
Sorry for the language there, guys. I'm Captain America. I don't
Jimmy.
like a language. This is a Christian channel, guys. But yeah, really that's the drama right here, you know. What's probably going to happen is that Slayerage is just going to move on. He's not going to give a crap about any of this, you know. Like, if he is, like, chill, if he really is chill about it, and if he actually looks into it, then he'll probably have more sympathy towards Wish, you know. And if he could do that, that's great, awesome. But if he can't, you know, it sucks. But, hey, like, that's just how it works, you know. But, you know, overall, I would say that, you know, Wish is totally right, especially with Slayerage's, like, chat just being toxic against him. You know, people should be more informed on how Wish, like, trying to make himself a better name and stuff like that. But at the same time, Wish definitely has screwed him over several times throughout the years. But, yeah, Wish, if you end up watching this video, you know, like, I used to hate you a lot back then. But now I do understand, like, I don't hate you now. I'm sorry. But just don't, like, if you play against me in Gambit or in Crucible, and if you teabag me, okay, cool, I expect that from you, okay? But it would be really cool if we had emotes that we could use to just say hi, okay? And if Bungie brings that into perspective and actually puts it in the game, if you do that to me, then hey, I would respect that, Wish, a lot. And that means I know you watched my video and just talking about this entire thing. But yeah, it's drama, guys. Honestly, there's not much to talk about it here, you know. Biggest thing I want to talk about is how, you know, Wish's name has basically been dragged around the mud, you know. He definitely can be, people could definitely watch him a little bit more and he has learned from a lot of his mistakes. I think he still has a ways to go, but, you know, we're humans. We make mistakes, and we want to have second chances. And, you know, some people in the community are giving him second chances, and I'm definitely giving him a second chance, okay? So, yeah, that is it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. So, if Slayerage and Wish, you know, like, watches this video, hey, how's it going, guys? You know, hopefully I made the best perspectives that can come from this, you know. So just make sure you go ahead to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And make sure you comment below on what do you think about this. You know, have you guys, like, kept up with, you know, with Wish ever since the entire, like, cancellation of Twitch fiasco, you know? That's all I'm going to say, guys. You know, that's it. Hassan from Twitch is an absolute craphead, you know. Screw him. He definitely screwed over several people in Twitch. And, yeah, thank you guys for watching. God bless. See you next time. Goodbye.